Hello everybody, Skyrain here, back again with another Diablo Immortal video. Update! Here we are now on the patch. Of course, if you haven't seen it already, or if you haven't experienced this yourself by the time you watch this video, we have the patch update. The new essences are live in-game. A couple things I wanted to address on that. We got Alley of Blood up. I've already knocked out most of my stuff here. I could kind of care less about these. Maybe do a couple more wins here for this one for another mystery legendary item, but I'm not too fussed about it. I basically played 2 matches and then I got all this stuff done, so I am content with that. I'm good to go. We also have see, Alley of Blood is back, and also we have Trials of the Hearth. Trials of the Hearth. So yeah, now that is in your event list for things to do on your gameplay tasks, so be sure to get in there. I did a couple matches. I got the 5 matches in right here, as you can see, for Trials of the Hearth. It does involve using these cards. Just to give you a quick idea which ones I used, I'm stopping on it. I'm not going to proceed any further. These are just battle pass points, and I can take it or leave it, honestly. I'm good. I do enough activities in game personally myself. But here you go, Holy Nova. And I used the Holy Nova is really nice because whenever you take damage, you release a blast of light that knocks nearby enemies back, dealing damage and heals you. So I really like this card a lot as far as it goes. It did help out in the Enchanted Plains pretty well also. And then I just slapped this one on for only a 2 crystal charge for some extra damage while you're in there and reducing your cooldowns. So that's what I used. Nothing really special about it, honestly. It is what it is, so there you go. All right, let's get into some more of the bigger, more meat and potatoes here of everything. Want to make a note here. We have the new essences in game, okay? So off to the races, off to the farming, all that kind of stuff. The lasso farm, of course, has been completely nerfed and completely removed, so that really sucks. I tried testing it. If anybody else out there knows on the Heliquary raids which ones can still proc the portal, let me know. Well, at least put it down in the comments. I started to try it from normal. Obviously I knew they nerfed that one. That doesn't work anymore, which is unfortunate, and it's pretty sad that they actually ended up going back. The one things that they go back and quote fix is the stuff that they should have left well enough alone, and yet the stuff that we are crying for them to go back and fix all the time, as far as like day 1 bugs and things of that nature, they pay no mind to. So it's funny how they operate, right? But no, I'd really like to see, because I even tried like Hell difficulty 1, 2, 3 I think it was, and I ran those a bunch really fast, obviously. And I tried to pick the easy bosses that didn't have multiple phases that go immune still, which is irritating. They shouldn't have immunity at all. I thought we got rid of that, but some of them still do. They just have phase changes. So then I was still trying to figure that out, figure which one would be the fastest and easiest ones to basically one-shot and just spam to get that red portal to pop up so we can farm legendaries still from them. I know they exist, and I've seen them when I do weekly raids on occasion, pretty frequently, honestly. But yeah, we still should be able to do that some way, somehow, on our own and spam it. So yeah, if I get back on that one, I'll try to update it something sooner. But anyway, side tangent. This is again an update, comprehensive video here of all the things I just wanted to kind of touch base on right away, fresh out the gates. Again, new essences in game. Now, with the new essences in game being added, please keep this in mind. This is a game to play for fun. Okay? First and foremost, games are meant to be played for fun. Let's not forget that. At any point that it becomes a chore, don't let it, happen. Move on, take a break, go on to something else. Like I said, I've said it before, don't let it be a chore, don't let it become a bore. Okay? All the things that rhyme. But no, seriously, that's first and foremost. Second thing here is, as you can see, I'm at 991. I know there's somebody in our clan that was at 999, and they were pushing hard in the paint, trying to get to that 1,000 mark. There's plenty of information out there of, obviously Mao and things of that nature. They've done it countless times over. We should know the score and how that works. If that is what you are pursuing, have at it. You know, everybody is their own individual and they make their own decisions. But I'm trying to say this: don't feel pressed. Don't feel obligated. Don't feel any kind of anxiety, leveling anxiety whatsoever. Throw that out the window. Do not even let that creep into your mind, okay? Play the game. We still got a lot of wisps to farm. I'm sure a lot of us are already in Inferno 8 already doing so. I have been for a while, and my wisp count is still pretty terrible, considering how many pieces that we all are going to have to craft up anyway. So don't dwell on the leveling. You know, it's like, yeah, oh, we got the new S's. Can't wait to put them on. I got to get to 1,000 fat. No, relax. We'll get there eventually. It's incremental gains. Incremental gains at best when it comes to getting to the next difficulty, putting on the new pieces of gear. I'm still probably wearing, I think, some Inferno 6 pieces still. And that's pretty sad because, you know, they for a while I've been getting nothing but vitality triple rolls or vitality on every single piece of gear that drops that says, hey, this is an upgrade. I'm like, no, it's not. That kind of thing. It's ridiculous the amount. And that's the other thing. Let me know in the comments if you've seen this. If this has happened to you, I can go to the... well, it would take too long to show, but I looked in the Immortal Vault the past couple Sundays. Whenever we get to like pick a piece of gear out of each week and try to roll for it and see if we get it come Monday. I've seen so many pieces that had vitality on them. So many, like probably 80 to 85% easily. And the triple rolls, if we're talking all the triple rolls that I saw in the Immortal Vault that we had for 2 Sundays in a row, I've probably seen at least 90% were vitality. And that's no joke. It's ridiculous. I don't know what's going on, why we've been getting vitality bombed. As most of us know, we usually forego that because we have our resonance to give us the vitality values, and we want the other stats more so than anything else. But anyway, that's being said, moving on to the next thing here. More meat and potatoes. I'm dancing around the point here, as you can tell. But yeah, look at this. Mirrored Jewels. Mirrored Jewels has returned. It is time to do the usual fare on this one. I'm glad I had these saved up. This is pretty much probably a month to the day. I'm still literally pissed at Blizzard and, well, Blizzies, whatever you want to call them, because I lost my saved in-game mails that had no expiration dates on them. They got completely removed. I was keeping track of the Mirror Jewels and the records of that month to month by day, so I can see that yes, we have been getting Mirror Jewels like clockwork now finally, and I wanted to at least keep an ongoing track record of it. But whatever, right? Whatever. I'm over it. We're gonna go ahead and run this one anyway. I got more than enough crests here ready. I don't have enough purples. And I crafted up a couple recently, so I don't even have enough dust to do so with that, but that's fine. So we're going to go ahead and run this one for the sake of also in the video. No, I don't want you. We got to change the priority. There you go. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and run this one. This is a one and done run. I'm throwing caution to the wind every single time. It doesn't matter. Honestly, it would be nice to get duplicates for gem power, especially as a free-to-play, but nonetheless, I don't know how well this will stack with it either. I haven't heard, I have still not heard much about the Monoflux gem. I have still not heard. Occasional comments here and there, yes, but I have not heard as a overall across the board discords and what have you. This feels like it's kind of forgettable. It really feels like it's kind of forgettable. And yeah. But anyway, I'm going to run this. I'll see you on the other side, or at least at the end of the chest to see what we can get. Alright, let's see what we can get here. Not a white light. Okay, that's fine. That's alright. Oh, there's a mono... Oh, I got multiple monoflux. What do you know? I shouldn't have probably talked about it. That's how it works, right? I mentioned it. I literally mentioned it, and here we are. I'm also very annoyed in this run because it took unnecessarily too long, because they gave me one elite pack around this entire run. I had one elite pack to get time orbs from. It was ridiculous. The RNG on this, on Elder Rifts, is pretty terrible sometimes with those. Anyway. Alright, there we go with that. Let's look at the summary here. Let's see. I got, oh wow, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course. Of course, man. Well, there you go. That's what I got. Hopefully your luck is better than mine. It is what it is every time these come around. Sometimes it's, hooray, awesome! And then other times, it's whatever. But yeah, again, I probably shouldn't have mentioned it at all, but here we are. Jeez. Unfortunately, I'm really not going to do anything with those still, but I have them, I guess. So there it is. Okay, get out of here. Just get out of here. Oh man, oh man. I do have other crests I could run now for a little while. Anyway, I'll definitely acquire more before the next Mirror Jewel event happens, so there is that. I might do so as well. I've been meaning to make a gem upgrading video for quite some time. An overall comprehensive gem guide video. I've seen a few recently, and of course, oh, what's the term? I guess you're going to call it a form of synchronicity is the term I think I was trying to look for in this, and making note of that, where every now and again everybody gets on the same wavelength and you're thinking of something, and then lo and behold you'll see it somewhere else, or you'll hear certain words or whatever else will pop up, and then all of a sudden it all gets said, like you'll hear it a whole bunch of different places, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's kind of the ordeal that I had when I was like, oh, I was thinking about making that, and then lo and behold I happened to come across one on YouTube recently, and I was like, oh, that figures. But I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it. But anyway, it's just a little side note there I wanted to throw in here too, just to kind of, again, this is a comprehensive update for everything that's going on. Try to follow along with me all over the place at times. I'm sorry, but here we are. All right, you saw what my run was. Best of luck, of course, to all of you out there, and let me know what you guys get. If you get anything, of course, really good, please share. We all like to compare when it comes to that sometimes, or maybe not, I don't know. Challenge Rifts. Challenge Rifts, I think they were supposed to lower the difficulty from, I think it was 530 to 550. So let me look at here. 51608. Oh, wait a minute. This did not reset yet. As of this recording, it did not reset yet. The season didn't end. 7 a.m. So that's something to keep an eye out for, so that we can push a little even further in here, further beyond into the Challenge Rift. Wait until 7 a.m., your server's time, whatever it is for you, because, yeah, it's still early. I got about another half hour, as you can see here in the bottom corner, officially to do that with. So yeah, Challenge Rift, hit that one, get your Mirror Jewel run in. If you want to, you know, chance it, you can track your pity counter, but, you know, it's whatever. You can track your pity counter. Oh, I gotta take these off. I don't want to use these right now. Save for right now. I need to run some regulars first for a while. Anyway, there is that, covering all the bases. And oh yeah, as you can see here, this was kind of sad and still is sad. The loyalty bonus points for our, our legendaries has now officially reset. You've probably seen this unfortunateness whenever you go and visit the Essence Transfer Lady NPC in Westmarch or wherever you go. Yeah, this is a double-edged sword. It's one of their decisions that they always make, which is like along the lines of, oh, 1 step forward and like 3 steps back instead. Yeah, it was nice that they removed the weekly cap on our turn-ins for essence duplicates, but in doing so, we get shot in the foot with this. So yeah, we can't. And we used to be able to at least get one of the new essences right out the gate with the old style, but not anymore. So that does kind of suck. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to try to figure out again which of the Helicory bosses that will be good to hit up for farming. If we can still get the portals individually ourselves, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, again, one more time, Lasso, unfortunately, the spam farm and him is dead and gone. I ran... oh, no, that's right. It goes straight from... Oh, no, it didn't. I ran these ones. Nothing happened for me through here. I spammed a bunch. Spammed a bunch here. I think all the way up to Inferno 1, I think. And then I just kind of stopped for the day in testing. These all kind of suck because they have multiple phases. So I try to figure out the ones that don't. So I'm like, all right, skip those entirely. Let's get somebody else here. And try to make the most of it in quick fashion. And for the most part, it looks like maybe not until... Actually, yeah, they all have multiple phases from here on up, so it does kind of suck. If we figured it out, hopefully we can do this as a collective community together and figure out which one is the best one to spam solo. As of right now, it's just eluding my thoughts initially right now, that is. But I might figure it out at some point later on and then come back and be like, oh yeah, try this one. But anyway. All right, wrapping things up because I've rambled on long enough. If you've hung in long enough on this one in the video, of course, I appreciate you as always. Good luck in your Essence farm. Let me know what you are most excited for your classes in the comments down below as well. Whatever class you're playing for, whatever essences that you are most excited for that are recently released. If you like the whole set, that is, or if you were just looking for certain pieces and be like, hey, this is I'm looking forward to this one, so on and so forth, yada yada. But anyway, until next time, everybody, stay safe out there in the real world and fire. As always, take care of yourselves as best you can, one day at a time. It's all we can do for sure. And please do the YouTube things, of course. Subscribe, comment, all the YouTube algorithm stuffs, the usual bits on all that. Thank you very much. And until next time, see you.